Leo, fellow Leo, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to your fellow Leo, to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy here at the Renaissance Tarot, where I serve and I slay real good. So, dear Leo, today I'm going to be doing your reading from October 20th to the 26th. And in this reading, I'm going to take a look at your recent past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify all the cards and get some final advice for you. Now, dear fellow Leo, I would like to express my gratitude to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here. Leo, this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you and it may not. My cutie patootie looking all that's so good. Let's get into your reading and see what's going on for you, Leo. So your challenge, Leo, from October 20th to the 26th is the Three of Pentacles. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Queen of Swords. So Leo, your challenge here with the Three of Pentacles, it's a good energy, actually. It's about accepting some sort of a challenge, whether that's you, whether that's someone else, to work something out. The Three of Pentacles here is about building something together, mending something, collaborating, cooperating, wanting to be on the same page together. This includes two people, this includes two forces coming in together and wanting to work things out. This could be someone wanting to actually work things out with you, you accepting and taking a challenge and wanting to mend things something with someone. We're going to talk about this shortly when we clarify. In the recent past, dear fellow Leo, you have the Tower, the Seven of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. So in the recent past, I do see here some sort of a transformation taking place in your life. I mean, you're always going through transformation. A situation changed in your life. Some of you came out of a marriage, came out of a tumultuous relationship. A lot of changes happened in your life, and all of a sudden, someone here showed up in your life, and there was a brand new beginning, okay? For a lot of you, I think that you were kind of at the crossroads of your life. You were making some big life decisions when you encountered this person, and you've known this person for quite some time already. And I do see here with the Ace of Wands, there was a brand new beginning with a lot of passion and a lot of love between you and this individual. We're going to clarify this shortly when we get back to it in a minute. In the present moment, Leo, you have the Two of Cups, the Empress, and the Strength. Wow. So you seem to be showing up as full force, all hands on deck type of energy here with the Strength, the Two of Cups, and the Empress, right? So it talks about your desire and your care for someone here, your desire for a soul connection of wanting to nurture. The Empress energy is talking about there is a lot of, and I'm talking about like a lot of healing that's happening within you. It's like you're stepping in your power, you're coming full force, you're coming as the one that you're meant to be, right? The Strength is you, Leo. Okay, and you know I'm a Leo too, you're a Leo, I'm a quadruple Leo. By the way, this is Michael and this is Henry and I'm Arman. Okay, so for many of you, Leo, I feel like that you are getting into this energy and this frequency, okay, of attracting your soulmate back into your life or a brand new person. Take it as it resonates. But there is definitely a lot of love. There is this strong sense of partnership here with the Two of Cups. That's why this could be somebody that you're going to be building something with, okay? We're going to talk about this shortly when we clarify. In the near future, Leo, you have the Chariot, the Three of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. So in the near future, I do feel like here that you are definitely closing off some sort of a cycle of a heartbreak, pain, painful situation. Whatever happened between you and someone else is finally closing off, no longer into this energy of the Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords is going to be removed out of the way, and you're going to step into your power as the King of Wands, Queen of Wands, and the Chariot, and move forward, charge forward to actually go towards a specific direction. There is a lot of high level of confidence that's going to get you far. By the way, a lot of tigers here and a lot of lions. Maybe that's a theme for this outfit, you know what I mean? Let me know what you think, fellow Leo. So at the bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming is the Queen of Swords. It's a clarity. It's decision. This is about, really being very specific about the direction you want to move forward to. Queen of Swords is not, just moving with emotions and feelings. Queen of Swords is actually about logic and being very realistic and using the data, right? And I feel like that for many of you, there is this very strong, resilient energy about you, Leo, that I feel like you're really stepping into your power. So you're not going to be swayed away by certain emotions and feelings, okay? Now, let's get into your reading and clarify everything for you. Three of Pentacles. So let's clarify your challenge, Leo, which is the Three of Pentacles. So the Three of Pentacles is clarified by the Page of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. Okay, so Leo, I do feel like here that you as the King of Wands, you're wanting to open up yourself to the possibility of working something out with someone, okay? And I think that for many of you, you're the King of Wands. First of all, for many of you, you're holding onto a person, onto a situation where you see a great potential with. You're not rushing into it though. You seem to be just kind of observing. You know that someone is being very much closed off. You know that. I think this is more onto the person that you energetically can connect with. You know this person is holding off, but in reality, they do want to talk to you. There is a lot of thinking going on. There is a lot of contemplation, a lot of wondering going on in this person's mind whenever they think of you, whenever they think of where this connection could go. And your challenge here is going to be, meeting this person halfway, right? Remember, you're not going to go just 80% forward and they're going to come 20%. It has to be equal. It has to be on equal basis for you and them to be able to really come into these terms of understanding and accepting what is it that you both can build together. Because Three of Pentacles is about, building that strong foundation and coming together. So someone could be wanting to open up to you and to work things out with you within the next few weeks. So I'm really seeing here, this has to do a lot with your energetic shift. Your energy is shifting and people are shifting around you. You're entering into a portal, into a dimension, into reality where you're not bending over for reality, but reality is bending for you. And energies are working for you and accordingly to how you embody yourself and how you carry yourself, right? You're the king of the jungle. You are the Leo. You don't go and ask for anyone. You just command. You don't compete. You dominate. Okay. So, and when it comes to certain people and situations here, it's your energy that speaks about it, Leo. I know. We know. We all go all full force in, and then sometimes we end up getting disappointed because we were taken granted for. That is not going to happen anymore. Okay. So that's not the reality. That's going to change. The reality of the situation is going to change. Now, when it comes to this person, there is a strong desire to build something, but we got to take a look into the recent past to see what happened. The Tower, clarified by the Queen of Swords, the Six of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. Some of you are dealing with the Scorpio here. I'm getting here Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, another Leo, Cancer. Okay, could be an air sign, Libra also. Now, a water sign, Pisces. So in the recent past, the reason why, Leo, this situation came to an end with the Tower here is because I do see here there was a lot of trust issues between you and this person, okay? Someone here was not being honest, or maybe someone was hiding something or concealing something, and you being the Queen of Swords, King of Swords, not a gender specific, addressing something towards this person about their behavior. I do get the sense of here, you realizing that, you know what, I would rather just be on my own. You seem to be really disappointed and kind of departing from whatever happened between you and this person. There was a strong sense of disappointment over the fact that someone here was not wanting to work things out with you in the past. And with the Seven of Cups here, there was a lot of confusion for many of you. You were making big life decisions, okay? And you and this person could have been on and off. Maybe things ended together and then all of a sudden you had a brand new beginning with them again. Seven of Cups is clarified by the Emperor, Aries energy, Hangman, Pisces, Two of Pentacles. So I feel like that for a lot of you, you were in the middle of making big life decisions, but also when you were dealing with this person, Leo, someone here was being very inconsistent, okay, with the Two of Pentacles constantly going back and forth and back and forth. And honestly, I do feel like here you were dealing with someone that also had a lot going on in their life. Like there was a lot going on in this person's life as well. And one of the things that I see here is power struggles. Someone here, I don't know if someone here had a difficult personality, if you both couldn't really be on the same page together because of these power struggles. Like maybe you felt overpowered by this person, kind of someone was trying to control you or to shrink you, okay, and being indecisive, constantly on and off and back and forth with you. Now, let's talk about the Ace of Wands here. So the Ace of Wands, Leo, in the recent past is clarified by the Tower again. So yeah, it just ended real quick. It started off again, like with the Ace of Wands, right, as I said, but also it ended. So you have two Towers in the recent past, and this is the proof. This is the proof that actually like you guys were like on and off, and then it ended. Temperance, Sagittarius energy, Seven of Wands, and the Tower. I think there was a lot of struggles. There was a lot of misconceptions, misperceived beliefs, misperceived behaviors, miscommunication happening between you and this person. And things just kind of got out of balance. There was a lack of peace and a lack of harmony in this connection. And I think that for a lot of you with the Tower is like you both tried to work it out back again. You tried to really get back together, back on the horse. And then all of a sudden, both of you just went onto different directions, okay? And something suddenly happened that it ended. Maybe somebody disappeared suddenly, whatever happened. So let's talk about the present moment here. Right now, after this Tower moment, it's not a surprise, Leo. You rise out of the Phoenix and you pick yourself back up. So in the present moment, Leo, you have the Two of Cups, which is talking about this love, okay? The Two of Cups here in the present moment is the soul connection, clarified by the Five of Swords, Ace of Swords, and the Fool. It looks like there is a conflict here that is definitely calling your attention to clarify and to clear the air. Five of Swords, there has been a lot of going back and forth, and there is an unfinished business between you and this person. You are seeking clarity in order for you to have a brand new beginning with this person. And on the same way, energetically, I feel like because you're showing up like goddamn in such an amazing energy with the Strength and the Empress, is like you know your worth, you know your value, right? You know who you are, Leo. And I feel like that for a lot of you, you're really energetically commanding, like you're projecting, you're putting yourself in a position authentically that I'm not chasing nothing. I'm ready for a clarification. I'm ready to have a talk. You want to have a chat? We can have a chat. Let's have a chat and conversation, right? And in order for us to have a brand new beginning, but we need to clear the air. What is this conflict, Leo? Some people were involved in this situation, drama going on, a lot of other individuals being involved, chaos going on, right? So you just don't want that chaos. You want the love, you want the partnership, you want this connection with this individual. So let's talk about you specifically more with the Strength card here that's in the middle of your reading. So the Strength card here, Leo, is clarified by the Ace of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, and the Two of Cups. And that's why I do the cards in front of you, because I'm all about transparency and honesty here, okay? So, Two of Cups here is again the Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Wands. You know this person is part of your destiny, and you know you both are meant to be together and going to end up together. You both are going to end up together, okay? So I feel like that for a lot of you is like, because you're stepping into this power, this turning point in your life, this change of events is actually leading you to really realize that it's like all this entire time, everything was you, it was within you. It was you making a decision about your manifestations. It was you deciding in that very moment how your reality is going to bend backwards for you. And you're not gonna kneel down, you're not gonna bow down in front of the obstacles and challenges that are presented in front of you. There is a soul connection, someone that's part of your destiny coming into your life. Now, could this be a brand new person for some of you that are single? I do see that as well. Also, there could be a brand new person entering into your life that you're just gonna meet, and this person is gonna be part of your destiny. Now, when it comes to the individual, the prior one that I was talking about, the Empress is talking about, Leo, someone that you truly wanna take care of. It talks about a lot of nurturing, a lot of care. You could be seeing numbers 333, 888 also, and I'm also getting 777. I've been seeing a lot of sevens recently, honestly. So let's talk about the Empress in the present moment, clarified by the Nine of Swords, Ten of Wands, and the Two of Swords. So a lot of you have been previously in this indecision, chaos, burdens, heaviness, anxiety, not knowing which direction the connection was going to go to. That's not going to be the case anymore, because the Empress is showing up as cleaning up all of this mess, all of these, indecision here, that maybe you were dealing with someone that there was a lot of, confusion going on, not enough clarity. Ten of Wands, maybe if you ever felt like, Leo, that you were a burden for someone, or in a connection, someone was not being able to maintain a relationship with you, and you felt like you was the problem, and you had a lot of stress, you had a lot of anxiety, that is going to change for you. Because when you step into this power and you call your energy back to yourself, and you really step up and you say, you know what, this is what I'm looking for in a connection, and you need to match my frequency and my energy. Someone is going through a change, because the reason here you have the Three of Pentacles as a challenge is because I see here energetically this person realizing that you're pulled back, and they should match your frequency and want to work things out with you. Now, in the near future, the Chariot, the Three of Swords, Queen of Wands, you both are going to be, there is a forgiveness story to leave the past, put the past behind you guys, and move forward. So, the Chariot here, Leo, in the near future, it's clarified by the Queen of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Three of Wands. So I feel like that in the near future, for many of you, there is going to be marriage. There is going to be commitment, some sort of a wedding, marriage here. Someone is going to decide to open up to you. You and this person could meet while traveling overseas. You could be going somewhere where there is body of water. There is definitely an energy of moving forward together and building something together, okay? And wanting to build this on an emotional stability with the Queen of Cups, and the Four of Wands, right? And for a lot of you, I think that it's been a challenge in the recent past to really move through different phases with this person that you are dealing with. However, with the Three of Swords here, there is a situation that ended, and this pain, this heartbreak has taught you something. And it has taught you that you need to step into your power to fully manifest something, not just like halfway, half-ass. You know what I mean? The Three of Swords is clarified by the Hermit, Three of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. Yeah, so for a lot of you, I do see here you really heading towards the direction of cooperating and working things out with this person. The Knight of Wands is you, Leo. The Three of Pentacles is what you're going to be building with this person, which is also your challenge, right? And the Hermit. The Hermit is talking about, moving in with this person with wisdom, with a lot of peace and serenity. The Hermit talks about the wisdom that you have been able to gain out of this heartbreak. And this person also, both of you have learned a lot from each other, actually, throughout this separation. I think your person is still learning a lot from you, because you're someone that you could be very well-spoken, articulated, or you're spiritual, or there is something about you, Leo, that you portray that really awakens this person's soul for them to change and to become a better version of themselves. Now, the Queen of Wands is you. King of Wands, Queen of Wands, doesn't matter, not a gender specific in the near future. So let's clarify the Queen of Wands to your fellow Leo. The Queen of Wands is clarified by the Justice, the Eight of Cups, and the Page of Wands. It's just this entire situation transforming with the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, water sign, Libra energy here also. I do see here you being fair, okay, wanting to build something here with this person. The Eight of Cups here is talking about you don't want to just abandon this relationship. You want to give it a chance, because the Justice and the Page of Wands talks about your sense of fairness, your sense of vision, and wanting to heal, wanting to create harmony and peace between you and this person, and not just abandon and walk away. Now, if someone is not wanting to cooperate, that's a different story, but I am strongly getting here a cooperative energy and someone either contacting you or connecting you and wanting to work something out. And this is going to lead to having this clarity that I was talking about, what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, which is the Queen of Swords. And that's all about this energy of wanting to work things out on a clean slate. Now, let's get the advice and see what is it that you need to know. Okay, so you have the 10 of Wands, the Hangman, and the 5 of Wands. And the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so here is the thing. This is about seeing the situation from a different perspective, right? The 5 of Wands, the conflict, the 10 of Wands, the heaviness. The Hangman is the saver. It's the lifesaver, okay? Pisces energy here also. It's allowing you to see the situation in a way that no matter the conflict, no matter the obstacles, no matter the difficulties, there is always a way to look at the situation and to transform it. The Hangman is someone that's hanging upside down from the tree. That means seeing the situation from a completely different lenses. We're not justifying someone's behaviors here. We're not justifying or pointing fingers at anyone. We're just saying that there is an opportunity that you and this person could work things out. And the Hangman is talking about illumination, awakening, right? And it's about you really seeing that even though you both went through a lot of challenges and obstacles and difficulties with the 5 of Wands, the 10 of Wands, there was a lot of arguments, conflicts. What is this teaching me, right? And how can we solve this? How can we move forward together and, become the best versions of ourselves? Because this is about also a spiritual path and a journey. And this is someone that's part of your destiny here. That's what I'm strongly getting in here. Now, everyone has free will. You can choose to, move on your own path, do your own thing. But I do see here a major shift in terms of someone wanting to open up slowly towards you and wanting to work things out with you. You know what I mean? And that's going to be completely up to you, Leo, how you want to move forward. Because remember, you are the king. You are the strength here. Do not forget to take care of yourself and to prioritize yourself. Because you're calling in someone into your life that's going to be playing a major role in your life. And I feel like that you have become the example of what it really means to transform and to change and to be so confident. Now, it is on the other person's responsibility and ownership for them to change and to come to the next level, to be into this energy of the Two of Cups with you, okay? So, fellow Leo, this is what I had for you. I would like to thank each and every one of you again from the bottom of my heart for being here. Thank you so much. I love all of my fellow Leos. You're always loved and appreciated here onto the channel. So thank you for being here. And I wish you have an amazing week ahead. I love you so much, dear fellow Leo. And I'll see you on the next one. Remember, you are the big boss here. Bye.